has a story which is very fresh. It just happened and she's reporting live about it. Almost live about it, I should say. About this man who has this lady, and he opens up about her to this lady to say, I would have left if I would, It's only because you can't find another that can put up with my issues, like pay my bills and stuff like that. He be using those woman's car, everything, living by house and stuff like that. He probably doesn't know what type of group of men he falls into. This man is literally a homosexual. I hope that you guys are doing all right now. So much talking. Let me roll this clip and I'm gonna be back.
So I was out being grown today. And whenever I caught my Lyft ride home from the person's house who I was over there being grown with, it was a nice, decent looking guy. He seemed like a cool guy. He was in the car. He was on the phone with his girlfriend. They was going back and forth, blase, 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 blah. Long story short, this nigga was driving Lyft using her car. So the only reason why you're able to make money is because of her car. So she was like, yeah, I told you that you can use my car from, like 8 o'clock this morning until like 1. I told you I had stuff to do. Now I'm missing out on my money because you're worried about yours. Fast forward or whatever. They yap. They get off the phone. He turned around, looks at me. He was like, yeah, I don't know if you single or not, bro. But he was like, I'm telling you, just stay to yourself. Because to be honest, if I could leave right now, I would leave. I was like, so why don't you? He was like, because ain't nobody else gonna let me bum off of them the way she do. I don't pay no bills. I use her car when I want to. I don't put no food in the house. I don't really help her with shit. I did just do what I want and she do what she want and we just live together. I said, that don't sound like a relationship. That sound like a situationship. I said, so wait, so you're only with her because she doesn't require you to do much? He was like, yeah. I was like, so you telling me that if any other female was to approach you and you was in a situation with her and she required you to actually do more, like actually go out there and get a better job, because doing Lyft and stuff, that is a job, I'm not knocking that, but that's like more of like a side hustle. You need to have that on top of something else. I was like, you mean to tell me if she required more of you, you wouldn't be with her? He was like, yeah, it's just easy to be with her. Y'all need to listen to that. Some of y'all women are just easy to be with. These niggas don't really love y'all. Y'all just aren't asking for enough to make them get the fuck up and leave y'all alone. Moral of the story, ask for more. Y'all need to listen to that. Some of y'all women are just easy to be with.
So to give a little backstory here, this person pops into a Lyft and he overhears a conversation between the Lyft driver and the Lyft driver's girlfriend. And she's fussing at him. She's like, I told you I needed my car back here by a certain time. Apparently the Lyft driver is using his girlfriend's car to drive Lyft and make extra money. But now he's interfering with her money because she had some business set up that she needed to get to and he still has her car. And so when he's finished with the conversation, fussing with his girlfriend, he hangs up and then he turns back around to the passenger and he was like, I wish I could just leave her. And so the passenger is like, well, why don't you? And he's like, well, she makes it easy. She pays all the bills. She lets me drive her car. No other woman is going to let me do all the things that she lets me do. And, the person makes the point that, sometimes men are with you because it's easy. And that is true. You thinking that you being a ride or die because that's what men say they want. You thinking that you're being loyal. You thinking that you're holding him down and all that. Men only step up when they're required to, and they only appreciate what they've had to work hard to get. If he's not getting a job, if he's not taking you out, if he's not doing these things, he is capable of doing all those things. He just doesn't have to do those things for you, so he won't. When he gets with the woman that he feels honored to be with, that he thinks is a catch, the one that he's always wanted to be with, his dream girl, he will step up and he will do for her all the things that you never required him to do. When you try to be so ride or die and you have no requirements for him, he will never step up to be the man that you always wanted him to be, but he'll do it for somebody else.
I swear you guys, any day, like a man who really, really wants to pull up himself for a lady, even if they may not be doing so much well than a woman, they do show that they're making an effort, not them eating off you. Like, he's so intentional. He is so intentional, and he's talking about nobody else is gonna do this thing, that this woman is doing this for me. Ladies, men are not like us. That is the problem we make, because we feel like, oh, he's gonna be thinking the way I think. If somebody does something sweet for me, oh, he's gonna do this the way I do it. Like, you're different. These guys replace things easily, people and etc. It's easy, but for a woman, because you're wired to have intense, you have intense emotion, you internalize things and etc. So it's not easy for you to even let go of things. But men, any day, any day. I just feel so sorry for this lady who's putting in her everything, and this man does not realize. Really, if you have a good man, it's a good investment if you're pushing and assisting him with things, but he's showing effort, that he's trying to make his things better. And yes, not to blow up people's jobs, but there are some jobs that are like side hustles and everything. It doesn't matter what he earns, but a man would make his presence known. Stop doing things for these men, especially if you're not together officially. Let me know what experiences you've had, you guys. Ladies, have you had any man use you for what you had, or have you men used any ladies out there for you? Again, be as honest as possible in the comment section, all right? And share a story, because I would like to know. I'll see you in the next one.